Time flies when you're having fun. I can't believe the 2024 ninth Annual Child Welfare Virtual Expo is drawing to a close. Today was power packed, to say the least. I love that we lifted the Black woman's voice in child welfare through Dr. Sharon Lynn Harrison and Lahia Cushman as they shared the personal challenges and victories throughout their climb up the leadership ladder while bringing to light the unique disparities experienced by Black women in the child welfare system. Debbie Riley and Mary Wierchansky with the National Center for Adoption Competent Mental Health Services reminded us all just how important it is to factor in mental health when providing services across the different child welfare agencies. In fact, collaboration and partnership should not be viewed as nice to have, but are absolutely essential so that support systems are coordinated to give the best possible care to children and families in their most vulnerable state. And last, but certainly not least, we heard from the three-state power team of Jodine Bogart of Missouri, Sheila Kadoy of Nebraska, and Haley Inman of Indiana to help us understand the power and importance of the Child and Family Services Review, affectionately called the CFSR. The CFSR can only be as effective as the eyes and ears on the ground, making it absolutely necessary that those with lived experience be included in these reviews. Therefore, leading and managing up is very important to this process. We thank the team of Jodine, Sheila, and Haley for sharing their unique perspectives and experiences from their states.
Wow. That's the first word that comes to mind when I think about all the amazing sessions and speakers we heard from today. Dean Justin J. Miller helped us to appreciate the potential of emerging market-based approaches for recruiting and retaining child welfare workers, understand the potential technology solutions for engaging child welfare workforce prospects, and garner strategies for assessing the impact of employee recruitment and retention initiatives, specifically those used by CW Prep. April Flint Gerner and Nathan Ross taught us what it really means to be motivated and to motivate by professionals at all levels of the workforce. Finally, we heard from Eshawn Peterson, Tiffany Haynes, and Shanetta Stewart as they explored elements of psychological safety by emphasizing its positive effects on workforce resilience, sharing practices for breaking down the hierarchy, how leaders prioritize self-care, exploring adaptive strategies for generational differences, supporting diverse opinions, and focusing on how we can contribute to a culture of belonging in our agencies. SWEVE sessions will be available on demand for your review. We strongly encourage you to share them with your colleagues and teams. You can also save and download center resources to your virtual toolbox to inform your workforce needs.
Before you go, please take a few minutes to fill out the survey. To all you leaders out there, and that's all of you, whether you know it or not, I challenge you to walk away from this expo with an enhanced confidence and renewed sense of purpose in your leadership. I shied away from leadership roles for a long time, always wanting to be the supporting cast member out of fear of taking the lead. Today, I sit here as the founder and executive director of Reach Forward Foundation, a 6.5-year-old nonprofit youth mentorship program. So I say, don't be afraid to lead, but practice leadership by leading from where you are. Bring your own unique identity, backstory, unique skill set, and experience to the place where you work and serve others to impact the innovation and change you want to see in the child welfare workforce and the community in which you live.
Thank you, Waiwana, for your wise words, and thank you all for joining us for the 2024 Child Welfare Virtual Expo. If nothing else, I hope you all leave with a renewed sense of determination, big dreams and aspirations, and the knowledge that you are capable. It starts with you.